Good morrow, scholars. Welcome back to Resident Evil. Now, this was a video I recorded back to back with the other one, so that's why there was no audio recording for my voice in this one either. So once again, in post-production, I'm using Windows Movie Maker to add my voice to it. Now, here, just because I don't want to have to come back anytime soon, I grabbed the plants that were there and I put them in the item box so that I could get them later on when I get back to the mansion. I have quite a bit of stuff for somebody who really has no idea what they're doing. Admittedly, I am every now and then taking a peek at a walkthrough, quote unquote, to quote my friend Miga, hee hee hee. If only because I think it's not as entertaining. Well, I suppose for some people, like a friend's brother, it might be more entertaining to just watch me flail around while I haphazardly make my way through the game. Okay, now here I remember specifically asking, where are all the snakes? Being very concerned and worried about how I'm not running into any, because you remember how they dropped down earlier when I was first making my way through. And went by another plant, but for some reason I didn't pick it up. I'm not sure why. Now, as far as I can tell, we're done with the residence area, and we're going back to the mansion, and then hopefully that'll lead us somewhere. Now here I expected to run into, whatchamacallit, a dog, if only because I had accidentally read it in the thing, and then if you look, it gets up as I walk by it, and I freak out, because that's what I do, and I just so happened to pick the right way to go, I guess. Were you here, Adam, when I was playing this episode? Okay. So I come back up here through the elevator, which is a really good... And then the snakes drop. Now, what confuses me is they don't seem to have anywhere to drop from. I get bitten because, of course, I run along here, I get bitten again because I'm stupid, and she's hurt now, and oh, okay. Anyway, so obviously, being poisoned, I ask once again whether or not this poison works like in Pokemon, where your health slowly goes down over a period of time. Although in Pokemon, it's every step you take. Although, did they change it so it's like every 4 steps you take? Oh well, it doesn't matter. This is Resident Evil. Alright, so I come through here expecting to run into some more dogs because this game has actually made me somewhat paranoid. I don't trust it in any way, shape, or form. I make my way back to some kind of a shed, I guess. I don't know. Okay, let's see. To my surprise, I take a look at the map because I thought for some reason that I had to go through the courtyard to get back to the mansion. But I find some items dropped for me by somebody. I was thinking Barry at the time, but didn't he stay at the residence? So I'm wondering maybe it was Wesker on his way to the residence that he left him there. If anybody happens to know, I'd love to find out for sure. And if anyone could tell me how I'm supposed to use the acid shells or the incendiary components or what have you. Now here I freak out a little bit because I remember that dog.
Huh?
And we have a quick little
What's the
cutscene here.
doing here?
Jill asking questions that really shouldn't be
Let's hope the thing still
asked or answered, for that matter. Typical horror movie cliche, if you ask me. I really want to like Jill, not like that. She's really she's really dropped the ball in this game, from what I've seen. I freak out here again because I remember the zombie that was over there and around the corner. However, it's not there. And then this happens. What worries me is that this thing was super fast. I see that little hand come around the corner, and I flip out, that thing just running at me, and I'm like, why did I run into this room? It doesn't have an exit. And I was just looking at the map, too. Oh, wait, no, I was looking at the other one. And then that's there for some reason. And I asked, was I supposed to kill the zombies so that they wouldn't come back as these things? I'm not sure. My friend Adam, the beer vendor, I'm just going to call him Adam Beer Vendor from now on, and just pretend that's his last name. He tells me that they're called hunters, and they're made from using human ovum, I don't remember, and whatchamacallit, reptile and amphibian DNA. So we just look at each other like, what? That's oddly unspecific. Anywho, after that we started discussing how Resident Evil's monsters are kind of lackluster nowadays, especially in later games. With I think he said 4 and 5 specifically. Like, yes, some of them are good, but most of them just involve, like, naughty tentacle, gross out type of horror rather than, or I guess, no, we said it was more creep out factor than it was anything else. And that Wesker was the worst out of all of them, because once you get him to a certain point and he just, like, bursts into a bunch of tentacles, and it's just really bleh in terms of being good, you know? I mean, I understand tentacles are disturbing and creepy and everything, but there are better ways of making horror monsters, you know? What do you think, Adam? The brother? Adam brother? Brother? I don't know. So, anywho, probably tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm going to head up to the local video store that is to say DVDs, and see if they have the first 2 Resident Evil movies. Because I figure I've seen the last 2. I should watch the first 2, and then maybe I'll try and find the one in the middle, because I think there's 5. Although it might just be 4. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments if you happen to know. Anywho, so right here I'm looking at the little walkthrough, and it's telling me I've got to make it elsewhere. And so I gotta figure out how to get around this hunter, as they're called apparently, and things don't go well for me. Somehow I pushed right past it, and for some reason I ran to this door, but I got lucky because for some reason somebody fixed the the doorknob. And I don't know if that's something that happens in the original game, or if that's like Wesker's doing, or what. I see another hunter, and I flip out again, and I run into this room, which is again stupid because there's no way out. Let's see, what did I do next? Oh yeah, that's right, I remember now. I go here, and I turn it around and around and around, kind of like how you do with the normal zombies. only this one's more likely to kill you. And I noticed that the door was smashed down. And after encountering so many different types of zombies, the dogs aren't all that big of a deal anymore. I was pleasantly surprised. I felt very accomplished for once that I was able to maneuver around them. I half expected a hunter to try and push through that dresser right there. Okay, so in the last episode, I picked up the armor key, I think it was. So I can open this door over here, and I go through. Hello, phone. Right, so, me being stupid, I decide to investigate a room I've never been in with however much stuff. I run into some gross-looking things in jars. Here, let's read this for a minute. I feel like something important happened in this. Well, not in this area, but I mean with the journal entry. Alright, so here it's just me kind of looking around, trying to find some stuff, because my friend Adam, that works with me, tells me that I need to check every single thing and see what has like ammunition and like battery packs and stuff like that. And I run into some more ink ribbon. Yay! Alright, here we go down that doorway, and naturally, something bad happens. Of course, in this case, it was really just a single zombie, but you've seen me play through this game already. Why do I have an accent all of a sudden? Why isn't it going away? Okay, there we go. Whew, that scared me. You heard it, right? Oh, jeez. Anywho. So I need to make my way back over to, whatchamacallit, the typewriter. The typewriter. I want to try and... I want to save my progress, number one, so that on the off chance that I die here in the next minute, I don't have to go through all of the stuff I did in the last episode again. And because I found more ink ribbon, I'm a little more lenient when it comes to saving, as you can see. Let's see. What did I do next? Ah, yes. I remember now. I don't remember how to get there, though. Yeah, here's where I was looking it up on the walkthrough because I wasn't sure where to go next. But it's, what do you call it? Its instructions were a little less than clear, and as much as I'd like to edit this video down somewhat, I guess I could, like this part here, but I don't know. I'm not sure why I didn't just pause the recording until I was done reading where I was supposed to go next. I don't really think ahead of time like I should when I'm playing these games. Clearly, that's why I had to redo the voiceovers for 2 episodes of Resident Evil. And the first episode of my Pokemon Soul Silver Avatar Challenge Nuzlocke that's randomized. Speaking of which, I'm going to be recording that episode here in a minute. Well, not in a minute because I've still got a few minutes on this one, but look forward to that, those of you that are interested in Pokemon. I realize it's not something for everybody, But an avatar challenge and a randomizer and a Nuzlocke, it's going to lead to a lot of problems. Okay, so I don't remember how to go, where I'm supposed to go, and I started going down that way for no reason. But then I remember that there's an upstairs connecting the dining room to the main hall over here. So I start making my way up. I'll go around that door. I was expecting something to burst out. The lightning always gets me. It's a nice touch. Okay, so I go down this way because I'm stupid. And let's see. What did I do? Alright. So I'm just going around, I'm looking at stuff. I come down here, sort of make my way over, and surprise! See, I tell you, I hate the camera angles, but that's a good kind of a jump scare, because it doesn't scare you outright by, like, jumping at you. It's a jump scare because it scared you and you jumped because you weren't expecting to see it. Because you couldn't, because this game is stupid. But, like, if the rest of the game's, like, camera angles, tricks, I guess, worked like that one did, I guess it would have been better. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out which doorway I'm supposed to go through. And of course I come through here, and I remember that door is locked because I looked at the map, but it's from the other side. So I get out of there because I don't want to run into the Crimson Head that I'm pretty sure is still in there. You guys remember when I first encountered one, right? I don't even know how it died. Was that one of the ones that was just in there at the beginning and was dead and then it came back? Because I don't think I've killed a single, like, person zombie, just the dog zombies. A dog zombie. Can you imagine Rob Zombie but a dog? I guess it'd be like Dog the Bounty Hunter. Alright, I come through here, and I decided the easiest thing to do would be equip the gun real quick and shoot down the hallway that I can't see to see if there's something down it. Okay, so I shoot a couple of times, and I feel like I keep missing if there were anything down there. But I make my way over, and I'm wondering how come that one zombie that was downstairs isn't showing up, and I see that there's nobody here. But I'm too afraid to go downstairs and check, so I come through here, and this is where I decided to end the episode. If only because I couldn't, for some reason, I couldn't understand how you're supposed to make this this work. Like, I see that, and I expected it, and it didn't. Finally, once I turned off the camera, I realized that when you turn the lights off, the buffalo and the other things' heads, they light up their eyes. So, yeah. In the next episode, I'm going to deal with this puzzle once I get back to it. And I grab these. Let me know if there's anything that I missed that I need to go back for. My friend's brother said I needed to get the assault shotgun, but I've forgotten where he said to get it. So if you have any idea, just let me know. But until next time, goodbye everybody.